Howdy Pit Masters. Today we are doing smoked chicken drummies over on the Weber kettle. We're doing it over red gum lump charcoal, so an Aussie wood. It's got a real nice clean burn to it, goes real hot. We're going to set the kettle grill up for indirect smoking. We're going to do it over a few hours, and then we're going to sauce these things at the end and sear them off. It's going to be really, really good. So firstly, we're going to rub the chicken drumsticks up with Holy Smokes Queen of Chicken Rub, a new rub I have yet to try, and I'm really excited. Holy Smokes Queen are a local Melbourne, South Gippsland based business, and I was lucky enough for them to provide a whole heap of these rubs, so really keen to give this one a go on the chicken today. When we get towards the end of the cook, we're going to lather the drummies up with Traeger Sugar Lips sauce, which is basically a sweet and spicy, goes on pork, great for a dessert like sort of meat, and we're going to lather them up and glaze the chicken and then sear them off. That way it caramelizes over the flames at the end, towards the end. So low and slow smoked and then seared off to caramelize the sauce. Going to be some good chicken, man. Okay, so the first thing we're doing is we're going to get the kettle fired up. So what I've done, because we're using this lump charcoal, you can see here, I'm doing a somewhat sort of snake method. Bit harder when you're not using briquettes, but basically light up a bunch of coal here, and then we're going to unlit ones, and then we're going to pour the lit ones pretty much next to it, and they're going to eventually burn over into this. That way, because lump burns quite fast, the fire's going to keep going, because eventually it's going to ignite the unlit ones, so we should get a longer consistent burn. Okay, so we're going to use these Samba natural wood fire lighters. Just place them under here like that. Gasmate propane torch. Simple as that. Light those things up. Get that lump. Get that chimney over there and start cooking them up. So you can see here that I've added these hickory wood chunks on top of the lump. Now, because lump is obviously burnt wood and it's going to get more of a smoky flavour than briquettes usually would anyway, adding this hickory wood on top is just going to give it that extra perfect smoky flavour that we're after. So we just wait for these bad boys to burn up and ignite fully. So you can see most of this lump is pretty much fired up, so I reckon that's enough that we can pour it in next to the unlit ones. Alright, now we're going to prep our chicken, so we're going to line it all up here and rub it up. So we're going to rub these chicken drummies up with the Holy Smokes Queen of Chicken Rub. We're going to apply it pretty liberally, make sure we get all the sides covered, tops and bottoms, all sides. Right, see, chicken's all rubbed up and this stuff's all ready to pop on that on the kettle grill as soon as our temp is up to around 250, 275 Fahrenheit. I reckon another 10 minutes or so and we'll be ready to go. Okay, now I'm just going to load these things on here. Get them lined away from the fire, but try and spread them out a little bit so they're not all touching. Alright, now they're on there, we're going to close the lid and let them smoke. Right, this thing's been smoking for like a little over an hour now. Let's see how they look. Ooh, getting a good colour, getting a bit of a crisp start to form. I'll check the temp of these things and we'll see where we're at. So for saucing these up, we're going to use the Traeger Sugar Lips. This thing is like a sweet and spicy, perfect for chicken, pork, beef, pretty much anything that you want to give a nice sweet and spicy flavour to. Alright, now we're going to sauce the drummies up. Now, I did have a proper brush that I use for lacquering up and putting sauce on meats, but can't find it, so just going to do my best here to sort of lather them up and roll them around in it. Here we go. Alright, I've probed these things. They're up to temp, they've cooked, smoked long enough. Now we're going to sear them directly over the lump, cause a bit of a flare up, get some fire going. It will make that sauce really caramelise, and then we're going to be good to rest them and eat. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I've just done a couple. I've done 4 of them not sauced up, just because I want to see how that rub tastes without it, and try and sense the smokiness level of it. And it'd be hard to do that through the sauce, so just going to try both of these here and see how we go. Once these get nice and hot and crisped up on the outside, we'll flip them over. And that charred skin on the outside, but a juicy, smoky chicken on the inside. It's so good. Finished product. Slow smoked over red gum lump charcoal and hickory wood chunks. Smoked for about an hour and a half. and then sauced, then seared up direct over the charcoal to get a crispy charcoal flame grilled skin. And now for the final ultimate test. Oh my god. Yeah, that smoke colour. You got that awesome crispy caramelized sweet yet spicy skin. So tender and juicy on the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a success. Cheers.